Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, baby. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We're going to jump. I don't think I'm going to use these. But we're going to jump right into this message. I got 4 decks, zodiacs out here. But I'm not being led to use that zodiac yet. But for somebody, it ain't your money. I got this download yesterday. And then I got one more that I got to get off. So let's go ahead and find out. It ain't your money. Holy Spirit, ancestors above, below, beneath, and in between. What is the message that you want me to deliver for it ain't your money, baby. It ain't your money. Somebody, I don't know what's going on, child, but we're going to find out. But it ain't your money. Okay? Give me the message. Get you out of my life. King of Cups. Felt sideways. So somebody's all in their feelings about some kind of money. I don't know what they're in their feelings for, because Spirit said it ain't your money. But somebody's all up in their feelings about some money that don't belong to them. It don't belong to you, baby. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, it don't belong to you. That's somebody else's money. And somebody is up under an illusion. Somebody jealous, or somebody else getting some money or something, but it ain't your money. Okay? With it. Page of Pentacles. That money was offered to somebody else. Someone's mad because the money was offered to somebody else and they felt like the money should have came to them. Spirit say, shake it off, baby. But, you know, somebody was counting on their money, but the money was given to somebody that they felt like was more dependable. You know, more of somebody that was willing to learn, someone that was willing to listen. You know, the money was just given away to someone else, baby. Period. Six of Wands. Hey, Bobby. The 6 of Wands. Somebody else got the offer, baby. Period. Somebody else getting the victory. You don't get the money. Get out your feelings. It ain't your money. Okay? I don't know. You look. I'm pretty sure there was conditions on whatever, you know, that money. The way you get the money, you know, and evidently you didn't fulfill the conditions. Now you jealous and you all in your feelings, and you know, you feel like somebody tricked you, put you up on an illusion, but no. The contract was signed and sealed, and you knew the conditions of whatever contract it was, Spirit is saying. You knew the conditions. 5 of Wands, you knew that there was a competition for whatever money it is. There was a competition for that money, and you didn't. It ain't your money. You didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Period. You ain't getting the money. That's all to it. Okay. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody got found out as a fraud. Ace of Wands. Okay. I know it probably was gonna, you know, you had to made plans and hopes and dreams and everything else for that money, baby. Okay. I was gonna put you in a new beginning, you know, whatever, however, you know. You say you worked hard, but no, you didn't. You told lies. 2 of Cups. Lover's card, child. Look, I don't know no more to tell you, okay? I know what you thought you was going to get with this money. Spirit, she, he, whoever, you know, said they had plans for this money. This money was going to set them up right, okay? Spirit said, let it go, baby. Seven of Pentacles. This second row here, what I'm getting off of this second row is like whoever the person is that it ain't your money. It's like I'm getting, it's like they pleading, you know, what, it's like somebody is pleading their case, saying, you know, what they was promised or what they was going to do or how they was going to, but it, I don't know, child. You ain't getting the money, child. Nine of Pentacles. You ain't getting the money, okay? This last row here, we're going to see what Spirit say. But up there, Spirit say, you ain't getting the money, okay? Right here, you saying what you want with the money. What you want to do with the money. Four of Pentacles. Greedy, selfish. Somebody wanted to get this money to showboat. Somebody wanted to, you wanted the money to showboat. You wanted the money to outdo. Okay, not only overcome your trials, not only overcome the conditions that you're living in, but at the same time to showboat. And that's why you're not getting the money. For one, Spirit said you incompetent. Take it how it resonate. Listen, I'm the messenger. Magician. Spirit said you incompetent. Somebody was overconfident. Like I said, you weren't willing to be a student. You weren't willing to learn. You thought you knew it all. And that's why whoever that's in that Five of Wands competing with you, I don't know, maybe the competition is still going, but you at the race. Whoever you are, you out of it. The Moon in reverse. Hello, chat. Can we see the beautiful face? Maybe on the next message, I'll get in the screen. But the Moon card in reverse. The cat is out the bag, baby. Period. Okay? The cat is out the bag, you know. The gig is up. And Spirit is balancing out the situation. Temperance. Situations are being balanced out, baby. Somebody said they money. Spirit say it ain't your money. The Hangman, baby, it ain't your money. It ain't your money. It's not your money. Somebody said, it was my money and I want it. Nah. Spirit say it ain't your money. It's not your money, okay? Excuse me. Ten of Wands. It ain't your money, baby. King of Pentacles at the bottom. It ain't your money, baby. And get a couple of these cards here and clarify. See what is the message that you want to give from these cards here, see. I got one more message after this one here. They finna knock you off is the next message that I'm trying to move through this one here real fast. So I can go ahead. I got things to do. My baby girl is going out of the country for her birthday. Happy birthday, Geminis. I got you. I got you. So I'm going to make her a birthday dinner. That's what she wants before she goes. What's the message? Is there a message that you want to deliver from this one here? From this deck here? For those of you that don't know, if I go through if I shuffle a deck 3 times and no card comes out, I take what's at the bottom and that's it. Is there a message? Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Baby, you got to walk away. I know you're disappointed. I know it hurts. Listen. Somebody say, how you know? It ain't you. Listen, there's things that I had to walk away from myself that I did not want to walk away from. But for the benefit of my good, I had to walk away from them. And some of them wasn't even for the benefit of my good. It was just that I had no choice but to walk away from it because I had no choice. I had to walk away. How are you going to stay, in a situation, or how are you going to keep going on with a situation when the situation is over? Take that how it resonates, because somebody might be, I'm feeling somebody like thinking this is talking about a relationship, but no, it's not necessarily relationship. What I'm saying is you got to walk away, baby. Okay? You got to put it in the past and find something new and find something else to do. Whatever it was, whatever this situation here was with some money involved, you got to leave that alone there. You got to leave it alone. You got to walk away from it, baby. Okay? I want to know your name. I want to know what makes you cry. Spirit, is there anything else? Yo, Six of Swords, baby. It don't get no much more clear. You got the Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Swords. It doesn't get any more clear. You got to move on. You got to transition. You got to move on to calmer waters, baby. You got to change. You got to move on. You got to leave it alone. Okay? I mean, you don't have to. You can continue on doing whatever it is you're doing, but don't act like you don't know. Okay? Spirit say don't get mad when it comes to the light that you did not get the prize. Whatever the prize is, I'm assuming it's the money. Relationship or whatever. Don't be surprised when you don't get it, because Spirit is telling you it's not yours. You didn't get out your feelings. Well, stay in your feelings. Go through your feelings, work through your feelings about the situation so that you can leave it alone and move on to calmer waters. You feel me? Because you gotta let it go. Anything else, Spirit? That part is over, baby. Page of Pentacles again. Let it go. They gonna be like, that's okay, but you gotta let it go. Okay, move on over. You gotta learn how to. You're gonna have to start over, baby. Okay, it's time to start manifesting something for yourself, because whatever you was working on, you ain't getting paid. Period. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay. It's time to find a new trade, a new craft, a new skill, go back to school, do something. Eight of Swords. Listen, baby. Okay? You're starting to make my back burn now. Because you holding yourself back. The more you stuck on, the more you're stuck on stupid, I'm going to say it. The more you're stuck on stupid, okay? You're holding yourself back from getting what what divine says is yours, okay? You're holding yourself back from getting this Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You're holding yourself back from getting that there. It's self-imposed. No one is holding you back, okay? You're fighting a battle against something that's invisible because you're fighting yourself. You're holding yourself back. No one is holding you back. You're holding yourself back with that negative thinking. Anything else, Spirit? Five of Swords. What I told you, child. Okay? You holding yourself back. You around here arguing, fighting, bickering, competing. Yo, come on. Somebody out here stealing. But it's futile. It's useless. It's worthless. What you're putting yourself through is worthless when you've already came to the conclusion that the battle is not yours. And I know they say the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's, but the Lord say the battle is not yours. They didn't say it was theirs either. Just said that the battle is not yours, baby. The battle is not yours. You're out of the race. You know, and you trying to win at all costs, and you ain't gonna win. That's what Spirit's saying. Nah, take out resume. Get a couple more. We're gonna go to Kipper. I'm gonna wrap this up. What that is? Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? It's time to change. It's time to make that move to help yourself. It's time to go down a different avenue. I know whatever this here may have been, looked at prosperous and very fruitful. You know, it was a major opportunity, whatever it was. But you gotta let it go. It's time to, you know how they say, what's your plan B? Somebody didn't have a plan B. Somebody just knew plan A was gonna work. Then when they did get a plan B, plan B was still about making plan A work. No, that's not how it goes, okay? Plan A. Plan A fails, that means you gotta bike up. Something else to fall back on, something else that if that don't work, then maybe, you know, you got other ideas or other ventures that you might want to go out and seek. Do that, baby. Do that. Be content for someone. One more, please. Thank you. The Lovers. You feel me? Find something else to do, okay? Oh, Death card. Because that part is over, okay? You got a choice, baby. Either you gonna stay in and keep fighting a losing battle, somebody just don't get it. Somebody enjoys being hurt. You don't believe its stories. You know that they're lies. And I just don't know why. Holy Spirit, give me a couple of these Kippers. What you gotta say out of Kipper? Toil and labor under handful of rains. Toil and labor, okay? It's time. Yo. Don't let your toil and labor be in vain, baby. Oh, baby, good love and perfection. House. That house just looks like it's just empty. It don't look like no house. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like no happy home. Somebody is listen. It ain't no happy home, baby. If somebody don't reroute themselves, this situation gonna be the death of you. Coffin card. This situation is gonna be, you know, ended. I know you don't want to end the situation because you've invested a lot into it, but at the same time, what's wrong with taking a loss? Everybody take a loss every now and then. It could be considered a loss. Hold on, y'all. Baby, this, but your lies ain't working now. Look who had to shut you down. Had to shut you down. I don't know how this deck was. Anything else, Spirit? Poverty. You feel me? You know, are we tapping in? Are we listening? Are we comprehending? Are we understanding? Okay? Spirit is giving you a helping hand. It's reaching out. Okay? You looking for answers. You wondering why this here and why that there. Here you go, baby. Hello. Okay? Somebody's headed for self-destruction. Mature woman. Family room in reverse. Someone could have children. You could be a mature woman. Or it could be a mature woman that's in this family room in reverse. Male, female. Lord, we got a whole bunch of women out here. One more, please. Because I'm not getting anything. Message. Oh. So, oh. Okay. So this is a message for a main female from a mature woman that's single, independent, self-sufficient. What's up with the message? About a great fortune. Yeah. That somebody ain't worried about who I told whoever in that Page of Pentacles in that first row on that first deck. They know I don't know, maybe they done no child, maybe they done got a call or inkling or something that Spirit said that they up next. So they ain't really, I don't know what that up next mean. I guess they gonna get some kind of money, child. But they ain't really worried about, I don't know, this competition that's just, that's going on. I don't know, maybe somebody shooting arrows at somebody, you know what I'm saying? Being petty. We did have a petty Betty out here. But maybe somebody being petty, you know, and that person is not concerned. Expectation felt sideways. They ain't worried, child. They ain't even thinking about it. They don't. Somebody might not even know they up next. Somebody might not even know they in a competition. Listen, whoever, it ain't your money. Spirit say y'all out here competing with somebody that don't even know they in the running. Ooh, despair. Somebody, y'all competing with somebody that's going through something. Spirit say they going through magic. They in despair. Whoever y'all compete with, this person, child, they ain't worrying about, listen, whoever in that despair, you gonna get a good surprise, baby, when you find out. About 3 years ago, don't act like you don't know. Lover's card in reverse. Child, whoever you are, baby, that's in despair, that you know, for the heads up for whoever out here competing against that person that don't know they in competition. That person that person is in despair about a karmic lover. Okay, they ain't worrying about. And I'm sorry to call a person karmic. Okay, but they came up upside down. Lovers in reverse. It could be just a bad relationship, or a relationship not going the way they want it to go, or they feel like it should go. But they in their feelings, baby. They in their feelings about other stuff. They in their feelings they can't get no job. Okay? They in their feelings because they lonely. I ain't laughing, baby. I know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I'm laughing, because I feel your pain, baby. Whoever you are, I feel your pain, okay? I understand. But yeah, that person ain't worrying about what y'all worried about. That person, okay? That person is not worried about it. Unexpected income in reverse. That person ain't thinking about it. They got no inkling, no idea of any money. Imprisonment. Okay, they ain't got no hell. They too busy worried about paying their bill. I'm sorry. Because you look, when it's in reverse, it's like the poor man giving the wealthy man some money. That's bills, okay? Shit. That person ain't got last shuffle. I'm telling you. Thoughts card, that person is in their head about a whole bunch of other stuff, okay? High honor in reverse. Whoever you are, baby, you could be what they consider as the bottom of the totem pole. I'm hearing like a peasant. You could be somebody that no one would ever suspect that it would be you. When the time come and the presentation is being presented, it's like a shocker. Like, what? How the fuck? Okay. That person is not held in in high honor. Mature man in reverse. That person ain't held in high honor. They could be considered a little childish. Look, people might be looking at them as dumb. Finish this row here. That might have been it. It's my last shuffle. marriage. Imprisonment at the bottom. I'm not getting anything off of that. Take it how it resonates for somebody. Whoever, whatever came to your mind when the marriage card and the imprisonment at the bottom came up. That's what it is, baby. Okay? We're going to get a couple zodiacs and see who involved in this situation. And then I'm going to close it out. Oh, we got upside down Sagittarius. Got a Virgo built sideways. Got a Gemini built sideways. Two more here. We got a Taurus built sideways. Last zodiac. We got a Pisces in reverse. Aries at the bottom. All right, y'all. So I hope this message helps somebody get a little more clarity on whatever situation it is. Ronisha. Ronisha, what you calling? What you calling on Jesus for, baby? I'm just asking. You put it in the chat. What you calling on Jesus for? Did he answer? That's all I want to know. He answered. Did he answer? Did he answer, baby? When you was led to put Jesus in the comments, did he answer? Because if he ain't answer, he ain't taking no calls. He ain't taking yours. Okay. You might should have called on him in private. You might have could have got him on the party line. You feel me? He ain't here. He ain't here answer. Okay. Hello. Okay, baby. So let me get off here. Ronisha, you. Is it Ronisha? Yeah, Ronisha, you ain't gonna answer me. I'll be back with another one. Till the next time, y'all already know what it is. I love you. I'm gonna end this message in peace. Love. Y'all already know what it is. Hair grease, baby.